Hello, class. This is going to be an overview of what you got to expect in the 2030 Advanced 3D Modeling class. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. No, no huge, long, big projects that last the whole semester. Just several smaller things that are, a little bit more advanced from what we do in the other things that I think would be good for you to know, and it'll be enjoyable for you, I do believe. I know I had fun building the course, so and going through it. The course starts out pretty much the same. Well, to start with, this is my instructor view of what Blackboard looks like. So it'd be a little different from what you see. But the course information, pretty much the same stuff. The no-show quiz, you got to take that. The only thing that's different in this one is I added a video on which Revit template to use. Because with the change in the software last year, 2 years ago, there's a lot of confusion. I want you to use what's known as the small d default template. Okay. What's the course about? We're going to be doing some different things in Revit. So we're going to start out with doing a topo site in which we will add several houses and several plantings and things like that to it. And so, I'm giving you the house file, and I don't remember if we're actually inserting these or if we're linking them. But it's another way to do site plans. Let's see another video that shows something good. Okay, so I'm giving you the site plan. It's fairly large piece of property, and there's a lake in it on how you're going to build it. And then you're going to insert several houses into it and do some stuff like that. Okay, so that's week one. Week two, we're going to be taking an AutoCAD site plan and bring it into an existing Revit file to create a Revit site plan. Okay. And so we're going to be working with this project here. You can, I think I said in the video, if you want, you can use your 1133 project, or you can use my 1133 project. Okay, and we're going to be developing a pretty good size site plan. It's got a road out here. It's going to have a parking lot. Roadway coming up here. We got a retention pond right here, which is fairly common. Okay. Let's see. This look good. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea there. Of kind of what it's going to look like. Okay. And so that's it's another way of dealing with the site. Week three, we're going to be doing creating families, and we did it a little bit, previously in one of the classes. This one, we're going to build a wing wall, which is a concrete structure, and most times they're precast concrete, and this is what goes like in the retention pond, where a drainage pipe comes into it and dumps out to it. And so we're going to build this one as a family so that it's adjustable. Okay, and so, and then we're going to place it in the site. That's kind of hard to tell. But we're going to place it in the site here, and then we're going to put some piping in to connect to it. Okay. Phases. Phases is something new. You probably have not encountered that yet. Let me back up. And basically phasing is where it's most often used in remodeling. Where in this particular case, I'm going to give you a house plan. I'm giving you the Revit model, okay? And you're going to demo some walls, and then you're going to add some new walls and new flooring, things like that. And phasing is where you have one model, and then you identify certain elements to be demolished, and then certain elements to be new construction that would be added in after the demolition. So that'll be week 4. Week 5 and 6 is rendering. And I mean, there's a lot of video there on how to do rendering, and then we're going to take your project here that you worked on with the site plan and create several renderings of it. Okay, both inside, outside, daytime, nighttime, lighting, things like that. No animations, just still image renderings. Okay, and week 7 and 8 is going to be a kitchen project. All right, so I'm going to give you a Revit model that's got the walls, the basic building, and I'm giving you the actual manufacturer files for Marilat cabinets. And so you're going to use the actual manufacturer cabinets, not the stock Revit crappy looking cabinets, okay? And so you're gonna create this kitchen here with the associated trim. So you got base trim around the kick, you got crown molding around the top, you've got edge molding down the sides, doing a tile backsplash, custom countertops that you'll be creating, modeling those things. So it's a pretty cool little project, okay? And so that'll be week 7 and 8. And then at the end, I want to do an exit interview with you so that we get a chance to talk. You're going to make a presentation to me about a particular aspect of this semester or this course that you learned. And so in lieu of a final exam, we're going to do an exit interview. Okay, and so that has the information in it. All right, so that's kind of a quick overview of the course. It'll be a lot of fun. You know, there's some challenging things in here for you, but I think you'll enjoy most of it. Okay. All right. Look forward to seeing you here.